G'day and welcome, ladies and gentlemen and boys and girls and children of all ages, to Rugby League 26 on PC Steam with yours truly, the Aussie Don, as we bring to you the first game of round 25 of the 2025 NRL Telstra Premiership. As we see a game from Accor Stadium in Sydney, as we see the South Sydney Rabbitohs take on the St George Illawarra Dragons. Yes, it is the old arch rivals battling each other once again, and we're going to see who wins the battle this time around. Premiering at 1080p Ultrawide and 4K Ultrawide after premiere. Like all of our Rugby League action we do here on our YouTube channel, they premiere first and afterwards get updated to the higher resolution as an option. Alright, let's go to Accor Stadium for Thursday Night Football.
Hello and welcome, I'm Andrew Voss. It's great to have you with us here at Accor Stadium for this trial match between the Rabbitohs and the Dragons. And I've got the best seat in the house with a man alongside me, Cameron Smith. Cameron, my friend, I've been looking forward to this matchup all week.
Good to be here, Vossi. The Rabbitohs are a side that are very dangerous with the football, but their opponents are no lightweight themselves. I wouldn't be surprised to see a very high-scoring match tonight, as both sides do like to throw it around. Hard to pick a winner, but I'm sure this will be a very entertaining game of rugby league.
Yep, been quite a build-up to this game. We are all ready for the start of this one. With a long kick-off. And he's right in position to field the kick. Hit up, hard and straight. Driven back. Two able to come in defence. First tackle up. Comes up with a play the ball. With a charge. And with a step.
He's proving elusive.
He's almost made his way through. That's two. Plays the ball. Couchman.
Great pass.
Bamboozles the defence with a step. Able to get a one-handed offload. Fooling the defence with that step. Referee calls help. This is excellent attack. At dummy half, Leilua.
Well done.
Crushed like a bulb of garlic. And he's stopped in that one. Play the ball on the 20-metre line. Lays it off. Evades that tackle. And he runs into some effective defence, maintaining their advantage in attack. He's launched the high kick. Great work under the high ball. On the centre of the 20.
The crowd senses the big opportunity at hand. The excitement is rising.
Run on defence. Zero tackle. Walker.
Nice pass.
They pick him up like they're throwing out the trash. Gets to dummy half. Moves it on. He's got defenders closing. Breaks the line. Captured by the defence.
Beautiful.
Gets the ball. Tries the inside pass. Gets his hands free and offloads. They're looking to spoil his party. That is a try sweeter than mangoes in summer. That is a beauty.
The Dragons will be very disappointed with themselves in letting that try through. There was no real urgency to wrap up the ball. Some fantastic passing at the end of that set and a well-deserved try.
He did that with his eyes closed.
Always a great way to settle things down. Get some points on the board.
The Rabbitohs lead by 6. Gives it on. Chasing well. Ball and all tackle. First tackle there. Snappy pass. And he'll be forced to play it.
Had absolutely nowhere to go there.
Confronted by the defence. He surges forward. Referee shouting hell. Rushes into dummy half. Hubner. Walker. Mitchell. It's still on. Held as the call from the referee.
The safer option taken there.
Passes short. Hubner. Walker. Johnston. Almost through. They work him in towards touch. Plays it. Passes long. Punting. Slow. Marks the ball. Off the left foot. This time it's a short pass. Knocks him off his feet. Darts away.
Like a thief in the night.
They drive him back. Proving hard to put down. On tackle 1, Sewer. Bit of gusto in the hit-up. Picked off by the defence.
Some enterprising play.
Play the ball now. DeBellin. There's some real feeling in this defence. Running along.
Look at him. Down to a jog. Doing it easy.
Crashes to the ground.
Big play.
With a little bullet pass. Couchman able to come up with a hit. One-handed offload. Sewer beats a man. And he's met front on. Moving the ball around, and they've made some good ground there. Slips in the short one. Stopped by the defence. The Dragons have done it!
Ah, yes. That was a very good try. Everyone was up.
And Luciano Laulua there with the try for St. George Illawarra has levelled the scores up. And there it is.
Well, they've posted the try. Now can they get the goal? And
there
that
it is.
conversion
6-all.
levels the score. Decides the deep kick is the way to go. Ilias catches it on the full. Hard and straight to hit up. 2 in the tackle does the job.
Absolutely no way through there.
Tests the defence with a short ball. Cutting it up to the defence. He's shut down there by the defence. That's the second. Leilua chips it ahead. They force him back and offloads the ball. Looking for space out wide. Grabbed by the defence. They continue to roll forward. Little looking for the flanks with that pass. That's 3 he's beat. Do I hear 4?
Either he's good or they've forgotten it's tackle football.
Feeds the short ball. Throws himself into the defence. Consider him shaken and stirred. Forced backwards. Brings it up. Takes the hit up. Good strength to get through that one. Sewer comes up with a goods.
And another try by the St. George Illawarra Dragons, and it is James Sewer this time around.
The opposition were absolutely bamboozled in defence and had no answer to
A couple get out of years and scores the try. All right. Valentine Holmes now lining up.
He's looking to add the extras.
Simple job, really. Block out a very vocal crowd and slot it between the posts.
And here goes conversion, and has
Not the best kick.
failed.
No goal.
Not to worry, I'm sure nobody but the crowd and TV audience saw it.
Drives this kick-off long. Gutherson collects it on the full and is able to come up with a hit. Offloads the ball. Driven back. Halted by the defence.
And the home fans are yelling at their team to improve.
Ilias. Nice step. He was just about through. Passes inside. Pushed back in the tackle. Wrapped up like a sausage.
Who's going to make the big run in this set to ease the pressure?
Here's the bomb. Mitchell takes it on the full. And down he goes. That's one. Flicks a short pass. Works it on. Nice tackle. Moali with momentum. Rounded up by the defence.
Chasing together. That's what we like to see.
Cutout ball. Has found open space. They notch the 4-pointer in front. The Rabbitohs have had the try awarded, and that'll put more points on the board. Whiten got in good position, timed their run, and reaps the reward for a good piece of play. Right over the blacktop.
Always a good way to settle the nerves, if there are any.
There's plenty of depth to that kick-off. Good positional play. He's there for the kick. Classic tackle. Commanding plenty of respect from two defenders.
A line of defence on that chase. Well done.
And he's blocked by the defence. There's the second. We'll look to find the sideline.
Not interested in the post. They're going for the line.
That ball is over the sideline.
I like that. Keeping the pressure on with a very good kick.
Restarting play with a tap.
They've been presented with a perfect chance to add to their score here.
Defence has prevented an offload.
Looking sharp in attack.
Sends it back inside. He's tackled. Well held. No way through.
Bang! What a tackle.
Hubner. Two defenders and he's down. 3 is the call. Tass. Ref says play it. 30 metres out.
This is just absolutely sensational. A gripping contest.
The Rabbitohs unable to break through. Strong defence here.
Well, there it
And
is,
the
half-time,
referee
ladies
says
and
that's all
gentlemen,
we have time
12
for
points
in
to
the
10. Let's have a look at the stats. Let's go to the second half.
Crowd settles down again for the second half. Plenty of depth to the kickoff. Humphreys with a good catch. Powerful defence on tackle number 1. Kepi caught there. Wrapped up, no way through. Finds support inside. Stands and passes. Brushes the defence aside. And almost beats the defence. The Rabbitohs on the charge. Sends that pass out. Weaves his way through that tackle. Tackling in numbers here.
Huge play.
Turns it inside. Blocked by the defence. He surges forward. Met front on.
They're in dire straits at the moment.
Comes up with a play the ball. Quick to get to the loose ball. Weaves his way. Gets it away. Twinkle toes.
He's proving elusive.
Sully. Look out. He's through the line. That is a magnificent
A
try.
great runaway try there by
miraculous
Sully, and it is 14-12 now to the Dragons. What a game of rugby league this is.
This kick is as straightforward as they come.
Well, Vossi, I'm sure he'd like to convert this kick and take the points.
That one never looked like missing.
That will give this team's confidence a boost. Now, they need a good set from the kickoff. Get to the kick and apply some pressure on the opposition.
The Dragons lead by 4. Mitchell restarts play. Smashes into them. And he's stopped in that one. Tackle 1 completed. At dummy half, fires out a pass. They drive him back. Referee calls help. That's 2. Plays the ball. Passes. Now with a hitter. No way through. He's halfway through this set. Gets to dummy half. Leilua. Hit up hard and straight. Able to stand in the tackle. Bang! With a step. Breaks the defence. The Dragons not able to break through the strong defence.
The home side is getting punished on defence, and the amount of line breaks will tell you that.
Is rounded up. Shut down. That's good defence there. Keeps testing the defence with a short pass. The high ball. Mitchell under the bomb and cool under pressure. Met by a wall of defence.
Beautiful.
Classic tackle. And not able to offload as they come in over the top. Second of 6 tackles there. Mamazelis powers forward. Captured by the defence.
That's what the coach likes to see. Body on the line stuff.
Duncan shakes him up. Referee shouting held.
How long before they crack?
That's a long pass. They kick downfield. Didn't use all 5 tackles there. Can someone tell him he's running the wrong way? Evades that tackle. Still trying to make metres as he's brought down after that good run. That's the first of 6. With a charge. Gets his hands free and offloads. Mesmerises the defence with a step. Is tackled after making good metres. And that's the second. Gives it on. Moves it on. Forced backwards. Wrapped up. They haven't been able to make much ground here. Third tackle the call. With a hit up. And with a step. Offloads. Sully. Off the left foot. Desperately close to the try line. Rushes into dummy half. Ilias. Driven back in the tackle. The Dragons threatening to come up with points. Plays it. Trying to break up the defence. The short pass. There's no advantage there and the referee rules the scrum. Play the ball now. Looking to make some metres with this kick for the sideline. Kicks it into touch.
I like that kick. Perfectly weighted. Good pressure here.
Mamazelis restarts the play with a tap.
The crowd senses the big opportunity at hand. The excitement is rising.
Shovels it wide. Arrow. Wriggles free in the tackle and offloads. A wall of defenders. Nice work. Short pass. Oh, good ball. They pick him up like they're throwing out the trash.
Absolutely blistering. The pace is so frantic.
Wrapped up. Very nearly out of play there.
They've got to get their forwards involved here. Take some yards up the middle.
Well, they didn't use all 5 tackles there. Over the sideline it goes. A snappy pass. No chance of an offload in that tackle.
Definitely an opportunity there.
Gets the ball. Stopped by the defence. He's almost made his way through. That's the second. Looks and turns the ball inside. He is so close to getting there. With a quick pass. Leilua. Bang, bang. He's over the line. I think it's a try. Here is some more tension. Off to the video referee.
Are they blind or something? Is the referee blind? Like, seriously, is the referee blind? It's a dead set try. Man, these referees need to seriously go back to class. Like, wake the hell up. There's so many issues in this game still that needs to be sorted.
Now we focus on the conversion to come. And they'll pick up the points. The Dragons lead by 10. Keen chase needed on the long kick-off. Ilias there to field the kick. Nice vision, cut-out ball. They force him back. Contained in the tackle. That's the first. Lays it off. Gutherson. Good front-on defence. Offloads the ball. Slips in the short one. Good burst, this one.
Look at him. Down to a jog. Doing it easy.
He's tackled there, and he's made good ground. A very long run. Driven back. Ball and all tackle.
And the home fans are yelling at their team to improve.
Snappy pass. Sewer able to come up with a hit. Shovels it on. The Dragons throwing themselves against the defensive line, unable to break through. Clemmer. Nice defence there.
Absolutely no way through there.
Feeds it on. Chips it ahead. Feeds the short ball. That's a clever pass. And they seize him. Unable to break through. 6 tackles completed, and they have to hand it over. Duncan, confronted by the defence. And down he goes.
The safer option taken there.
Flicks the ball inside. Mitchell.
Well done.
What an impressive surge.
He just keeps going and going and going.
There's few moments sweeter than that. You've got to love a try like that.
The Rabbitohs will be stunned at how easy they scored this try. The opposition were dropping off like flies in defence. And in the end, it was just a simple stroll to the try.
He did that with his eyes closed.
Friday night football does not get any better than this, Fossey. Any team can win it from here. Set completions will be super crucial from this point on.
Drives this kick-off long. Humphreys marks the ball. Referee says forward pass. He'll be absolutely
Well, they had a chance,
with himself
but
there,
they have
rightly
blown
so.
it, and the Dragons are going to just scrape away with this one. It's been a tough game of footy.
Referee calls him in to form a scrum. Works it on. Tui Pilotu. Here's over.
And there's another try.
Rugby League at its best.
That try was something else. The crowd knew they were going to get their money's worth turning up today. What we just saw then was exactly the case. Fantastic try.
I'm surprised he didn't go to the bunker with that one.
Holmes with a chance to kick this.
Let's see what happens, and it's
Conversion
there.
is successful.
The Dragons.
So there it is, 28 to 18 in the end. The St George Illawarra Dragons over the South Sydney Rabbitohs.
And that is full time. And I don't think the fans wanted it to finish. One of the really great games. Enjoyed thoroughly. All right, Cameron, your final word on this one.
The Dragons have picked up the win tonight. A solid display of rugby league here and have come away with a very good victory.
A good win indeed, and we'll have plenty more football coming up next time.
Well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. 28 points to 18. The St George Illawarra Dragons over the South Sydney Rabbitohs. And Luciano with 2 tries. Moses Sully, Christian Tapalibulu, apologise for the pronunciation, there with the final try. And Jaden Sewer there with that runaway try. And Valentine Holmes with 4 out of the 5 conversions. And we have Jake Whiten, Latrell Mitchell and Lachlan Harper with tries for South Sydney, with Mitchell kicking 3 goals. And let's have a look at the match stats now. 5 tries to 3. 61% of the ball to the Dragons, 39% to the Rabbitohs. And yeah, the missed tackles was pretty big one for the Dragons, to be honest. Luciano Lalua is the man of the match. So there you go. So there are the stats. And let's have a look at the highlight. That is the runaway try by Latrell Mitchell. There it is. And there is a try here. Yep, that's the try to set. And there you have it. All right, so 28-18 in the end. Thank you very much for watching Rugby League 26 here at Australia Worldwide Entertainment. Check our Rugby League 26 playlist out today for other rounds of Rugby League action that we've done. And we will continue round 25 tomorrow with the 2 big, massive blockbuster games. I swear to God, I've never seen such a massive 2 clashes on a Friday night Rugby League game in any of the years of Rugby League. This is going to be a mouth-watering night of Rugby League, I'll tell you right now. One hell of a 2 games we got installed. Can't wait to see them. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time for more here at Australia Worldwide Entertainment. Make the best team win. Cheers.